So noisy.
Okay, I have at least 2 days to finish it. So you don't even so much.
Exactly. All right. Laying back onto your back if you want, or you can sit up if you like. And I'm gonna read you a poem.
Are you sitting that long? What do you do?
All right, you can sit up. Sit up, lay down, whatever you like. Breathing all the way into your belly. And exhale with a sigh. Let's do it 3 times. Inhale. Inhaling. Last time. Inhale. And gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity, and it can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. So taking this moment and putting your hands together, your baby finger and your thumbs, the palm of your hand, opening it up like a lotus flower. Feeling those feelings of gratitude. Feeling like a light is shining from your hands up to the sky. Taking all the good feelings and setting anything you're grateful for into those hands, into that lotus flower. Taking your hands and bringing them down, shoulders back. And we're just going to lay down on our backs. Bring our knees up into our chest. And just rolling our knees side to side, massaging through our back. And rolling. And side to side. And then taking your knees and rolling them around, slowly breathing in as you roll one direction and exhaling as you bring your knees back. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And then coming down, just holding onto your knees, settling in. With your next inhale and then exhale, bending your knees to the feet to the floor, rolling your shoulders, settling in, and then inhaling, peeling your hips off the floor into bridge pose. Inhaling, lifting up. Knees resting in. Make sure you're not laying on your neck. See if you can go side to side. Inhaling And then slowly exhaling vertebrae by vertebrae. Bringing your feet out wide. With hip a little bit wider than mat width apart. And bring your knees in. Let your knees touch for a moment. And feeling the opening through your hips. Bring your knees up. Good job. Bringing them back into center. Going to do that bridge pose one more time. This time we're going to tuck our shoulders underneath, lifting up. Inhale. Bringing our hands underneath our thumb. And stretch out. Lift up a little bit more. See if you can reach your feet, your hands towards your feet. Inhaling, sucking in through. Tucking your tailbone under. Hold your pelvis up and breathe. Don't hold your breath. And then exhaling, bringing yourself down. Good job. One counter stretch, bringing your knees up to your chest. Inhaling. And then rolling over to one side, pushing yourself up to seated. And we're just going to do a couple of things seated, and then we're going to come back onto our hands and rolling ourselves up. Bring your elbow down to the floor, reaching way up, reaching up towards the ceiling, stretching. See if you can get your hip pressing down towards the floor. So both hips are pressing towards the floor. Inhaling. And bringing yourself, walking yourself all the way to the other side. And rolling up. See if you can press those hips down towards the floor. And then rolling yourself forward. Now bringing yourself up into nice, giving yourself a nice hug. So same thing as we were doing before on our backs, but we're just giving ourselves a hug. And then lift our legs up and glue those ankles together. Drop your shoulders out of your ears and just hang out here and smile. We always want to smile. Inhale, exhale, and then come down. Good. Rolling onto your hands and knees into tabletop pose. Excellent. Now spreading your hands to give yourself some balance, and then just draw some figures of 8. Drawing through. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. All the way forward. Exhaling back. And then bring yourself back to center. Inhale. And then rolling your body up. Inhale. And exhale, bring yourself flat back and then roll the way through into cow pose. Way back now. Rolling up. All the way up. breath. Inhale. And exhale down. Two more times. Big inhale. And exhale down. Last time, each way. Inhale up. And exhale down. Tucking your toes, pressing through, up into downward facing dog. Heels facing, reaching for the floor. Walk that dog out, inhaling, exhaling, breathing all the way down to your belly. And coming down, bring your knees down, point your toes, pressing into down child pose. I'm not sure what poses I'm doing today. Inhale. Let your wrists relax. Exhale. And then standing on your forearms. And we're going to do a little bit of a dolphin pose. So hands on our forearms, bring our fingers together and our thumbs together. So point your finger and thumbs are touching. And then bring our head right over forehead, right over top of that little diamond that we just made with our fingers. And keeping it there. So you don't touch your hands your head to your hands. Keeping it in that general direction. Inhaling, now going into downward dog in this position. So pressing up. Inhaling. Exhaling. And bring your body down. Wasn't that fun? Yeah, so much fun. Coming back into tabletop pose. So bringing your body back. Inhale, rolling your knee around. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. As the knee comes around towards your elbow, and then inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Last one. Good. Coming down. Into child's pose, taking the pressure off your wrists for just a moment. So rolling your wrists around. Going into dolphin pose one last time. Fixing your clothes and tucking your clothes in if you need. Pressing in. Head over top of your fingers. Pressing your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing into your toes. Pressing back. Awesome. Autumn is searching for the ceiling. And slowly bring those knees down. Get the next exhale. Hands up into tabletop pose. Inhaling. Bring that knee back. Inhale, bring your knee forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhaling forward. One more. Last one. And bring that knee down. Rolling all the way over to your back. We're going to bring our legs up, straight up overhead, over your hips. Arms straight up over your shoulders. And separate them a little bit, so a little bit of space. Ankles roll. And just feel that stretch. How's that feel? After being on tabletop for a while, sometimes this feels pretty fantastic. And switch. And bring your knees into your chest. Inhale. Now take your legs as wide as you can, bringing your knees up towards the same armpit on the same side. And feeling this stretch across your lower back, in your inner thighs. Inhaling. Feeling yourself expand and relax all at the same time. Gonna move into happy baby. So bring your knees together. Grab either behind your knees or up as far as the outsides of your feet or anywhere in the between. So you want to grab your back of your legs, keep your shoulders down. Take the tension out of your shoulders no matter where you are. Inhale. And then just relax into the stretch. So feeling your inner thighs relax. And be as happy as a happy baby. Bring your knee down and exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Good. And good job. Bring your knees down. Whew. All right, so we're going to do the twist now. So bringing our knees to one side. Letting our knees relax. So letting our knees come to one side. Bring your arms out to a T. So staying in that position, looking at the hand that is on the other side of the knees. Away, looking away from your knees. Breathing into the twist, breathing into sensation. 3 more breaths. Bring your knees up. Pressing through. Belly is tight, shoulders are back. Bring your knees to the other side. Releasing and relaxing into this twist. Looking away from your knees. And coming unraveled. And rolling all the way over. Pressing into downward facing dog, coming all the way up to stand. So bringing yourself downward dog. Right leg comes forward, left leg comes forward. We're not going to stand long, don't you worry. You're like, thank goodness. Bring your hands back. Hands back on your hips. And you're going to press your body forward. Let your chest shine up towards the ceiling. Hips are pressing forward without feeling the stress in your back. All coming from your chest. Inhale, exhale, dropping through your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, forward again. And then inhaling, bringing yourself back to stand. Getting yourself into mountain pose, building from the bottom up. Mountain pose, so feet are spread, knees are lifted right over top. Then your hips, your ribs, your shoulders. Arms go straight up over. Leaning to one side. Leaning to one side. Lean. And press that hip away from you. So pretend that I've come around and just giving a little bit of a shove through your hips. Inhale. Now check in. Are you perpendicular or are you one way or another? So just check and see. And inhale. Exhale down. Did you feel that through your hips? Isn't that neat? Yeah. So nice through your hips. Inhale. Up you come. And press into the hips. And a momentary, which way did we go last time? Inhale. Exhale. And coming down. Now we're just going to put our hands on our thighs. And bringing ourselves forward, keeping your back as straight as possible. Keeping your back as straight as possible. So your body is perpendicular to your legs. Your legs are stretching and growing from the floor. So feeling the backs of your legs in a lovely, wonderful way. Growing yourself as tall as you can. So see if you can press from the floor. And stretch your bum and get up against an imaginary wall. Leaning forward, letting yourself come into standing forward pose. Coming down and forward. Coming all the way down into plank pose. So we're going to either be on our hands or on our forearms. So you choose, shoulders out of your ears, and just holding this. Hold this for 5 breaths. And exhaling. And then coming back into child's pose. Here. You want to just stay here? We can have meditation for the rest of the next 20 minutes. Inhale. The hard part's all over with. It's all good stuff from here on forward. And then coming all the way around onto our backs. So the same as we were just doing with our bodies, we're going to lay on our backs and we're going to bring our legs to one side of our backs. So get those legs there. Bring our hands and stretch our body away from us, and then bring our hands to the same place, same side as our legs. So stretching it, the same as we were just doing standing. We're in a crescent move. So feeling and letting yourself relax. So check in. What is your hip doing? Are you feeling like it's all tensed up and trying to hold against it? Let it just lengthen and release. Breathing into the side body that's moving away. Letting that side of your body expand. Bringing ourselves to the other side. And then so all the way through, hands all the way through, breathing into your side body. Inhaling, bringing yourself back to center. Picture close. Picture back wherever you need to be able to feel a little bit more like yourself. And we're going to go back into that happy baby pose and bring those knees up to your chest to start. Inhaling. Just rolling around. And then reaching from either your feet, your ankles, or the backs of your legs, or your heels, wherever you can be without having a huge amount of tension in your shoulders. All about the legs here. And then coming down, bring your knees in. And then coming down. Good. We're gonna do one more bridge pose. Bringing ourselves a big inhale. Exhale, pressing through as we're exhaling. Bring your bottom up. Inhale, settling in. And every time you inhale, see if you can help bring your pelvis a little bit further up. So pulling your pelvis in and up. In and up. And then bring your body down slowly. Laying back, getting ready for your meditation. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing. Here's one of our regular classics, favorite classics. There you go. There you go. Of course, I went in a different way than I usually do. Change the app. Okay, maybe I'll just do it myself. Just relax. I'll do it myself. Go on. Inhaling. Exhaling. Breathing all the way into your belly. Exhaling through. Feeling yourself heavy and light. Same time. Heavy into the mat. But with every breath, you're also feeling lighter of stress, lighter of thought. Putting yourself in a place of peace. Maybe it's in your mind, maybe it's in an actual place. Breathing in and feeling all of that peacefulness. Heavy and light. Sometimes it feels like you're growing roots into the ground. but at the same time floating peace. Remember that peaceful place as thoughts come in. Let them go. Taking these few more breaths to fully recharge. Inhaling and exhaling. Holding this feeling with you. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Bring yourself back to this space. Maybe rolling over to one side and pressing yourself up. Bring your hands together into Anjali Mudra. Remember those feelings of gratitude at the beginning. Remember to return to gratitude. Whenever life is feeling a little bit harder, ununderstandable. Light in me honors and cherishes the light in each and every one of you. Finished with just one poem. Inhale. Om.